Hey, how you doing? It's your boy, the MagiSamstar, and I'm here today with another Energy Tower reading for the week of December 12th through the 18th. Hope everybody's doing well and great today. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna hop right into this energy for the week. Notice for healing guidance for the week. Whatever energies are coming up for the week that can help guide us emotionally, mentally, spiritually. This is what this reading is for. It basically just gives you a heads up on the energy, so we know how to work with it and navigate the obstacles that may be presenting itself to this week, and the advice we can use for the week as well. Help us navigate through these energies, through this transition that we are going through right now. So with that said, I'm shuffling the cards a little bit. Spirit guides, angels, archangels, of the divine light, please come. Giving a message for the collective for the week of December 12th through the 18th. Thank you, Spirit. So energies for the week is actually, this week is going to be very, very productive. We start off with the Two of Wands, which is looking out. We're basically looking out into the world and seeing that what we want, looking into the future, what we want to manifest. And this could be a point of like decisions, like are we going to move forward or are we going to stay stuck in the position that we're at? But we have the energy to move forward. So I guess starting off the week is, where do you want to go? We obviously don't want to be stuck in the past, so we want to move forward. So the fire energy is going to give us the momentum to move forward. We even got like a hawk on his shoulder, looking out into the distance. So there's this vision, being visionaries, beginning this week. This vision, imagine it, your imagination, using your imagination, where you want to be, where you want to go, where do you see yourself, and not being held back by like negative emotions, things that are going to stop you, things that are going to distract you, or getting caught up in depression or procrastination. Like the fire energy is here, it's going to be moving through you, like a sense of will. This is number two. It's kind of like the will to be. So there's like this willpower that's going to come to help us navigate and see our vision through, so we can make it instead of just sitting there and just looking at it. So we can be basically planning it, but the planning it and seeing it brings the motivation for us to move forward, for that growth. I think it's like Monday and Tuesday, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. The energy is basically gonna push for the week. I'm just gonna give like an overall energy for the week. Then we have like the Nine of Cups here, and that's emotional fulfillment. So that's something that we feeling within that's gonna bring a sense of emotional fulfillment. But you kind of have to go through our own emotions and desires, and just also be like, what is blocking us emotionally? What we're not looking at? Where we're probably keeping ourselves from emotional fulfillment, what we're not doing, what we're not looking at, the chances we are not taking. So it's all about like taking risks, taking chances, coming out our comfort zone so we can find emotional fulfillment, so we can have emotional happiness. It's probably like kind of like being like an artist, just creating. I'm not getting stuck in a daydream of what we want, and actually using the energy and the power that we're getting this week to actually make the transition and push forward, and not succumb to our emotions, get stuck and wallow in that. This guy wearing in green, so that's more like a turquoise, that's heart and throat chakra. So it's about expressing our feelings, listening to our feelings, um, actually really just going through their emotions and having a better understanding of our emotions and where it might be stemming from, and how we can be stopping ourselves, like realizing the emotion there and be like, this emotion is stopping me from doing this, but I need to do this. So there's some way I need to overcome this feeling, this emotion, so I can move forward, so I can overcome this obstacle. And when we're looking forward, from going back to the Two of Wands, you know what I mean, we can see these obstacles clearly. But we also getting the solutions on how we can get through them as well. So with the understanding of what's the problem that's coming up or it's there, the solution is there as well, so we can make those quick changes. It's just like going with the flow, going with the motion. And then we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is just very, going from the Two of Wands to the King of Wands. I mean, by the end of the week, we can be feeling very, very inspired. Feeling ready to come into like a leadership role, and we kind of feeling a little bit more stronger, more confident, more courageous. It's like we're gonna have like a plan. We're gonna have like a duty. Like we know what we want to do, but it's a controlled fire. Like we have what it takes to move forward, but we're not moving too quickly, but we're moving quickly. So things are kind of going to be speeding up as this week goes forward. Just don't want to be too hasty. With the emotions here as well, we might want to try not to get like aggravated too quickly or anger, or you know what I mean, emotionally react to situations. Because you might just feel as we just might feel like very, very emotional, and it can come off the wrong way. So you probably want to take time to ourselves as well to kind of just make sure that we're thinking things through, taking time to reflect, to see things for what it is before we actually make decisions to go on the charge in. And we don't want to do anything. We don't want to rush into anything blindly. We still want to use that intuition as well. This week. But I definitely feel like a better momentum coming. Like if you have a lack of confidence or courage, I feel like this week is going to bring a lot of that, because there's going to be a lot of clarity coming through. And with that clarity, it's going to a lot of momentum and inspiration. So by the end of the week, you can be feeling a little bit better, especially if you're feeling down. It's like a spark of energy coming through. Let's see what the obstacles are. I'll try to keep this short. Let's see what the obstacles are for the 12th. The 18th. Spirit. What's the obstacles for the 12th and the 18th? I'll do 2 cards. We have the Three of Pentacles and the World. So the obstacle is just putting in the work and effort, honestly. It's creating the plan. When we see the vision, we gotta create the plan. We gotta plan it out. Like, okay, this is what I want. This is what's gonna emotionally fulfill me and make me happy. This is what I want to strive for. You know what I mean? The King of Wands being there. But you need to work. You need a plan. You need to have effort into what we want. That's what's gonna help bring this to completion. That's gonna bring the fulfillment of the karmic cycle, is having a greater understanding of what you need us to leave in the past, so we get to our emotional fulfillment. But once we know what the emotional fulfillment is and how we're going to get to it, because the vision is being shown to us, we have to put the plan in motion. We have to create the plan. We have to put in the work, put in the effort. We gotta make it our duty so we can manifest it. That's the world. Like that's what's gonna end the karmic completion, is putting your work into manifestation, putting in the knowledge of the past, and actually going through the healing work to actually heal. So the obstacle of that is, we could be our own greatest enemy, but it's doing the work wherever this aspect comes to you in your life, is where you know you need to put in work. That's coming up to through your subconscious, that you become more aware of, having a better understanding. It's like, this is where you need to put in work at. This is where the work needs to be done at. Work with your spirit guide, work with your team. Maybe finding support, ask for help. This is a superior growth of where we're laying down these new foundations and structures, putting in the work and effort and getting towards our goal. Creating a business. Being an entrepreneur. Learning new skills and talents that's going to help us get to where we want to be at. Where that motivation could come from, by putting this motivational energy, this fire energy into productive projects that's going to bear fruit later on. So we have for advice. I'm trying to keep it short. What do we have for advice? What do we have for advice? And our advice will be, for the advice, we got the Hermit card. The Hermit is basically going within, soul searching. So this tells us to go within, to understand our feelings, to understand, the purpose for everything, what we've been learning, the journey that we've been going through. It's just like, stop a moment and just like meditate, contemplate, listen to your soul, listen to your inner voice. Take time to go through this soul growth, through this transition. Again, don't rush through it. You don't want to rush. You don't want to run blindly, but you definitely want to take the time to kind of go within and just be at peace within yourself, to understand the emotions that are coming up, what you are feeling, so you can create this change. Because it's all starting from within. Like, it's very important for us to go within right now, to just slow down and just be aware of the energies and the thoughts and the emotions that we are feeling that are coming up to us, so we can bring acceptance and forgiveness there, so we can create change. We've also got the Will Tarot, which is another major arcana, ruled by Jupiter. So there's growth, but it's the will, so things are shifting as we go within ourselves. And look at things from the inner perspective, we can see things and we have the will, so things can change, things can shift for our favor. And it's almost like the universe is forcing this to happen, forcing us to go within, so we can navigate through our own shadows. We can create the plan, we can put it together, we can work out the structure, of what we truly want and what we want to go for, and not procrastinate on it. But the Jupiter, this brings growth, this brings luck. There's luck coming. There's more. If you're going for something, you've been working for something, there's luck coming. There's fortune coming. There's blessings that are coming for the work that you're doing, that you're putting in. So as you put in this effort, creating new karma and creating good karma by, doing your self-good deeds for yourself. There's blessings, there's rewards, there's growth, there's expansion. Whatever you're doing right now, that Jupiter will card. So if you're working on something and you have a goal and working towards it, things are coming. It's going to expand. It might expand a little more bigger than what you're expected to as well. So, expect the unexpected with this. Things might just manifest more quickly, more faster than you realize, once you actually start putting action to what you need to be doing, what you want to work on, what you want to heal. You're actually healing the end within, like the things outside of you are going to start changing. You're going to see the reflection, you're going to see the difference. And that's going to be a big motivator as well, a lot more. And when you're jumping out your comfort zone and putting yourself out there, that brings confidence. Because you're seeing yourself achieving things that you probably didn't think you was capable of. I also have the Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands. So, devices just use this potential energy to get things done. Like, put yourself in motion. Don't procrastinate on it. Because even though it's the Ace of Wands, it's a potential card. So we have all the potential to do anything that we want, but it means nothing if we're not acting on it. So we want to act on this potential energy. Where we feeling motivated, where we feeling urged. You know what I mean? There's a spiritual inspiration, divine inspiration that we need to be acting on, that we should act on. And not be standing still. Like, there's a lot of creative energy this week as well. So, you know what I mean? Just be open to new ideas, new visions. Don't block yourself from achieving greatness. Let go of the fears. You know what I mean? Let go of other people's judgments. You know what I mean? Just being in your personal strength, your personal power. Just take the chance with yourself. Give that book a chance. You know what I mean? Give that drawing a chance. You know what I mean? Don't say, I'm going to do this and then talk yourself out of it. It's more or less, there's a lot of fire here. So it's a lot of fire for this week. So we definitely want to take advantage of the energy that's helping us transition. As we let go of the old and move away from the past and move over into new and brighter things. But that comes with having a plan, cooperating with spirit, creating a plan, becoming more organized, going within, looking within, you know what I mean? So we can get the guidance and the answers that we need, or we feel it. We will have an inner knowing. It's all about our soul's growth. It's all about soul fulfillment, soul's growth, and incarnate cycles through doing the work. Through doing the work is the understanding, because the world is sad, and Saturn is, you know what I mean, life lessons. So we were completing the life lessons. Like, could be coming from like a month ago, 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 years ago, 2 lifetimes ago. You know what I mean? We're just clearing a cycle right now, but this cycle comes and ends through the work that we put in. Because when we put the work in and actually do the work, then the universe actually knows that we learned the lesson, that we overcame that struggle. We fulfilled that karmic contract. We know how to deal with it no more, or on this level. And that's all I have for today. I hope this was useful to you for the week. Please leave me a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And until next time, Soul Fam, peace.